Tae woke up in the middle of the night with a groan from his sleep. It is a fact that he needed you a lot that time, but as soon as he looked at your innocent sleeping figure, he didn't dare to disturb you at all. And how would he dare to, as you both never did it? Though you both were married and slept together, but never made love. You were a shy wife, and he always understood that you need some time. But now he is losing his patience for you. So he just kissed you, hugged you hard, and slept back. Time skipped to morning. You both were awake now. Tae was getting ready for his office while you were getting ready to look pretty at home. Tae was watching you all this time. You applied a little makeup and were about to style your hair for the day. You flipped all of your hair to a side that made your neck and shoulder visible. Tae saw it and could not resist to it, so he came near you and buried his face in your neck. So you were shocked, but you didn't want him to move back as it's only neck, you thought. But soon he hugged you from your waist and started to kiss you, from the neck to the shoulder, and was slowly rolling down. You backed off from him as you were not ready for this yet. Hey, stop, you are going to office, won't you get late? And that was the time he lost his temper. He banged the dressing table so hard and that made you froze and surprised. Tae, what is wrong with you, YN? He looked deep into your eyes and you could see anger on his face. Tae, I'm sorry, What sorry? What's going to happen when you are like this all this time? What am I supposed to do? Should I ask someone else for this? Or should I marry someone else for this, YN? Though his first words didn't hurt you that bad, but his words of marrying or getting involved with someone hurt you bad. Tears started to shed from your eyes while struggling to speak. Hey, it's not like that I don't want it, but I need some time. How much? Tell me how much, YN. He held you from your arms, looking in your eyes while you tried to look down instead of him. Just thought you got cut off by his words and that were too harsh of him. You know what? If you can't help me with it as a wife, then what's the point of you staying here? I'll divorce you. That was the time when you felt like the whole world's about to collapse. Though you wanted to speak, but you couldn't. Even if you speak, that might make the situation more worse. And although you considered yourself guilty, responsible for this situation, so you chose silence. You left that room and went to a guest room. You threw yourself on the bed and cried your heart out. On the other hand, Tae left for the office in anger without any breakfast. He walked in the office in such an anger that no one even dared to say hello or good morning to him. Of course our Tae looks scary when he's angry. Though he was sitting in his office, but his mind was all stuck at you. He regretted his every single word from the earlier situation. He wondered if you're okay or not. What if you really leave him? I thought I understand her. Though he wanted to come home earlier to fix everything, but was too ashamed to face you, so he spent all his day out. You spent all your day crying and blaming yourself, but you thought this won't solve anything. You sat and looked in the mirror. An idea popped into your mind. With that thought, you rubbed your tears off and told yourself, let's show him, what can I do? On the other hand, Tae went to a seaside. He was thinking about what happened today and how could he fix it. He was regretting each and everything and hated himself for that. He cried his heart out. After a couple of hours, he decided to head to home, thinking that you might be asleep so that he won't face you. You came to your bedroom's washroom. You washed up and picked the smallest dress of all the dresses. You were wearing the dress and asked yourself, what if he really married someone else? But as soon as you looked in the mirror, a smirk formed on your face and you said, no, he won't. I'm not weak, I'm not shy, I'm not shy. He's my husband and there's nothing wrong with it. "He is mine," you said while looking yourself in the mirror. You got ready and sat on a couch outside, facing your back to the main door, so that when he will enter, he will not recognize you. In a while, he was home. As the door unlocked, you took a deep breath and got yourself ready. As he entered, his eyes directly landed at the beautiful candles that you had lit in the house here and there. "Oh, you're finally home." You approached him, placed a slight kiss on his cheek, and took off his coat seductively. What then?" He was jaw-dropped and his mind literally stopped working. "Shh, don't create noise. You are not allowed to." You placed your finger on his lips. You made him sit on the couch while asking about how was his day, but he was too stunned to answer. Lastly, he decided to speak, but he got distracted when you sat on his lap. That gave him shivers down his spine. You purposely moved yourself on his lap to give him a while you were enjoying his facial expressions. "Didn't I just ask you something?" He was about to complete, but you again hit his thought. Why, Anne? He tried to stop you by kissing, but you backed off from him. You leaned closer to him and whispered in his ear, "Guess who is getting punishment tonight?" Sweat dripped from his forehead. "Just do as I say." He nodded in answer. You held him from his tie and ordered him to follow you. Though he was hella shocked and was not able to believe it, but he waited for this from long, so of course he was enjoying as well. You took him to a shared bedroom and ordered him, "Lay down on the bed." He laid on the bed. "Now give me your hands." He gave your hands in yours. What you did with it was completely unbelievable. You tied them with each of the bedside. As you saw his sweaty forehead, you leaned closer to him. "Oh, you should have told me that it's hot here." You carefully took off his shirt. You continued leaning and went to his lips. You smashed your lips on his, but when he was about to kiss you again, you backed off again. Aish. You teased him a little with his neck and chest, and then stood in front of him. You showed some of your seductive dance moves, and then slowly yourself. Oops, it fell off. He was watching you with love and attention, and was about to explode. He couldn't take it anymore and asked you, "Why, Anne, please free me, baby." Okay, let me wear my dress first." You wore your dress just to tease him, went near him, and freed his hand finally. You turned away quickly and started walking towards the washroom. As you felt his footsteps, you started to run, but he got you in time. "Come here, you naughty." "Yeah, leave me. You're laughing hard. What a punishment. Now guess who is going to get a real punishment." He laid you on the bed. "I'm ready for it, Daddy." Whoa. And then they need some privacy, y'all. After decades, he pulled you closer to himself and covered you with a blanket. "I'm sorry for not understanding your desires." "No, baby, there's nothing to sorry about. Instead, I'm really sorry for behaving like that in the morning and about my words." Well, let me think if I can forgive you or not." "Please, go easy, baby." "Okay, apology approved." "By the way, I think I should have said that earlier," he giggled. "Yeah, don't you dare." You smacked his head. "Aish, my head. Stop with your acting, please. I brought my honey a gift. Want to see?" Not now, but surely in the morning." "I'm tired, dude." "Okay, you must be." He kissed your forehead and made your face bury in his chest. It was the best day of my life. Good night, dude. Now get yourself hobby water, you all. And that's for the end. Thank you for watching.